bit more. So we're here.
Yeah, we give it a little taste of something, a little dash. You know what I'm saying?
About what we did back then, but now we evolve.
Okay. I hope y'all are loving this new essence that we have, the new look, the new vibe. We love it. So, we could care less if y'all don't love it. Because that's how we've always rocked. But we do care if y'all love it.
It's going to be us regardless, so.
Okay. So, today is Wednesday, April 13th, and today's show is about breaking down walls. Okay? We're going to elaborate on that a little bit more down in the show, so keep that with yourself. But last show, we got to talk about everybody else and what everybody else was doing, but we're going to talk about what we've been doing, because we've been doing some shit.
We've been gone for so long.
We've been gone for so long. See, it fits. It fits.
It sounded good, don't get me wrong.
It fits.
I think I talk about me slowing down songs.
You know what I'm saying? You hold your ear. It ain't real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't real if you hold your ear. Alright, so, sister girl.
Yes.
Of course, you're my best friend. I know what the fuck you've been up to the last few years. So, what have you been up to? Let these people know what accolades you have achieved.
What I've been telling everybody, working out, working, and going to school.
That's good things, because why we love a working woman.
You're right. We love all of it. We love working men too.
Yeah, we ain't excluding y'all. We just talking about the women right now.
Yeah. I still, working my retail. Those that know. Those that don't need to know. It's okay. You probably figured it out. You guys be my friend. Anywho.
She works at my favorite gardening place ever.
I ain't like a supervisor, but I got some pool.
We only got supervise. We ain't got the
No, you know what? That is a good way to say it. I supervise, but I ain't a
supervisor. Yeah.
I like it. I like that. Yeah. So, what about you?
A lot has changed.
Notice the bling bling. Yeah. She's married, y'all.
I'm married now, bitch. You remember when they said they couldn't turn a hoe into a housewife? Look, I did it. That bitch did. I did it. I got married. I finished school. I graduated this year with my associate's degree. So me and my sister will be graduating at the same time this year.
Yes.
Again. Okay, for our high school. Besides being the famous Anonimuss Rose, I've been working, writing. I started up my hair business, which is 90s Crown Services. Shout out to my baby. Of course, we still have the Anonimuss Rose brand. I'm still gonna always rock the rose gear, you feel me? Shout out to Respect the Journey. They customly made this for me, you know what I'm saying? Respect me, bitch.
Ooh, put some respect on her name. Awkward time.
Yeah, what's
the awkward time?
We'll put some crickets right there. Anywho, besides working on hair and venturing off into my music career even deeper, I went on tour, became a national recording artist.
That's dope.
I have a nonprofit mental health organization which works with spiritual counseling called Heal Your Land. I also started a community program called Black and Recreations Community Collective.
Love it.
We talked about that last show, you feel me? You got to see, because we had the project Meditate on the 9th, you know what I'm saying? So, we already in motion, things are going. I don't talk a lot about what I be doing, just know I be doing stuff.
I be sharing it, so y'all can see it. Go follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
She's a real friend.
Pyt Radio, KY. We post stuff all the time. If we don't mention it in the show, that don't mean it ain't happening, of course. Go on there, get alerts from us, see when we post it, stuff, so y'all keep up with it. Because there's a lot of stuff going on. There's some stuff we'll mention today that there's more stuff going on, but we're not going to sit here and talk about it. Oh, that won't come.
We're going to break it down because we're here for a whole season, baby. We got time. So what we want to do? We want to cut to some music, or do we want to hop on into the shit? I think we should start with some fire-ass music.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go and throw some music out there.
We got a lot today, y'all. So this is a mixture, y'all. As y'all know, yes, we are KY based. But, what? Man, when we had our first couple of seasons a couple years back, man, we had so many talented artists, and I was listening to the music, and I was like, we cannot let this shit go to waste, y'all. So without further ado, we have one of Lexington's very own. I love him. I call him favorite albino man because he does what he can when it comes to the ball. All right, he fed up about some shit in this song. So here's Marshall Black with "Fed Up."
Voice music.
Swear that I've been on it, I've been feeling like I'm next up. Sure, all of this pain inside my heart, I got extra. Daddy issues, they been telling me to step up. Pressure weighing down on me, still I won't let up. I done been down before, still I'ma get up. I talked to my God and he said to keep your head up. I've been at the scene for a minute to get my lead up. All this corny music I hear from niggas, I'm fed up. Swear that I've been on it, I've been feeling like I'm next up. Sure, all of this pain inside my heart, I got extra. Daddy issues, they been telling me to step up. Pressure weighing down on me, still I won't let up. I done been down before, still I'ma get up. I talked to my God and he said to keep your head up. I've been at the scene for a minute to get my lead up. All this corny music I hear from niggas, I'm fed up. Niggas that doubted me all of a sudden got support for me. I ain't really tripping, they just trying to build rapport with me. I'm flying high, now they wanna fucking soar with me. I know I'm up, but they can't even up the score on me. No reason to kick it in, God open the door for me. I won't ever settle for less, I know there's more for me. Lately I can't handle the stress, but don't get bored on me. This shit like a dream, I can't wait to go on tour, homie. The thought of leaving my family now got me petrified. I won't stop till I hit the top and I'm satisfied. Too much pressure on the kid for the lavish life. Only speak about the life I live, I won't tell a lie. Never hit a lick on a nigga, I ain't tryna die. Music came natural with rap, I had to really try. Trapped into some latent energy, now they wanna pry. Trying to get my secrets, wanna break me, but I never cry. Niggas know I stand out, they know I'm historical. Asking Marshall Black is Yeti too, that's rhetorical. I know I'm the one, better go and see the oracle. Ask if I can pull out with the stew, cause it's portable. I'ma get you Chris for the low, it's affordable. You got bread, they gon' let a nigga off the leash, I'm uncontrollable. I can't take a no, my acceptance is awardable. I won't take a hit, can't fall for shit, I ain't gullible. Swear that I've been on it, I've been feeling like I'm next up. Sure, all of this pain inside my heart, I got extra. Daddy issues, they been telling me to step up. Pressure weighing down on me, still I won't let up. I done been down before, still I'ma get up. I talked to my God and he said to keep your head up. I've been at the scene for a minute to get my lead up. All this corny music I hear from niggas, I'm fed up. Swear that I've been on it, I've been feeling like I'm next up. Sure, all of this pain inside my heart, I got extra. Daddy issues, they been telling me to step up. Pressure weighing down on me, still I won't let up. I done been down before, still I'ma get up. I talked to my God and he said to keep your head up. I've been at the scene for a minute to get my lead up. All this corny music I hear from niggas, I'm fed up.
Voice music.
Welcome back. So again, that was Marshall Black, Fed Up.
Okay.
All right. I liked it.
I've always loved Marshall as an artist because when he defies the odds, I don't care what nobody say. Marshall Black go hard. Marshall Black goes hard. Yes, you arrogant. Yeah, you got a big head. We've had our run in, but you still my dog, and I still love you, and I cannot wait to hear what you got coming next. He also be doing the Spotify promo, so if you need your music promoted or you want to get your music on a playlist, Marshall Black's the guy to hit up for that shit. He also engineers.
Hey.
He's a producer.
Hey.
Produces his own music, produces his own beats.
Look.
Get at him.
When people post what they do too, we be trying to repost it for you. Like, we got, what was it, FTP up in Louisville?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Shout out to Sutro did it.
Yeah.
Family Thing Productions.
Yeah.
We got D Subtles. It's D Subtles.
Yeah.
And Sutro did it. And then also they have a whole camp as well. So shout out to everybody else that participates in that as well. I don't want to leave nobody out.
Big facts. We're going to have to have them on one time for the one time. Okay. Yes. And then Lex Brand.
Definitely got Lex Brand Development. Shout out to Lex Brand Development. This is brought to you by Lex Brand Development. All right, videography, branding, development as far as an artist. You got also beats, okay? They do logos. They do just about a little bit of everything now.
A lot of stuff that you're going to see from us, KP Lex bring us. So, you know, plug. I'm just saying, we plugging.
Plugging in.
Reach out there, plug it in, plug it in. No.
Plug it in, plug it in.
So, we're going to get into events now. You seen the ones we mentioned before. Again, we post them on the page.
So, please
Go
stay
look.
in tune with the page, okay? You
Yes.
cannot forget about the page.
Baby boy and
right.
baby girl. So, first, we're going to mention again PawPaw's Kitchen on April 15th.
You ain't doing it right.
What?
PawPaw's Kitchen, y'all. PawPaw's Kitchen, y'all.
PawPaw.
PawPaw.
It sounds like
Kitchen.
Amanda, what's it called? Amanda Bynes. PawPaw.
Anywho,
April 15th, they opening back up. Check him out on Facebook so you can see when he posts stuff. His menu was up there. The pictures in the background look dope. I can't wait for some food. Food is the way to my soul. I love food. Y'all, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook and you watch my story, you know this. I stay posting food.
dog, ridiculous diabetic shit too.
But I bet it tastes good going down.
I bet death tastes good to everybody going down, but they won't know it's death until they're dead.
Well, they had a great life before it ended. Nah.
Woo! Anywho, all
Right.
right.
Dark, real quick. Don't mind me.
Zoom.
So, the next event, April 16th,
Yes.
Afro Beats and Afro Latin Day Party. I can't wait for it. Doors open at 4:30. Now, don't tell me a price on here.
And it
But
doesn't say
some-
what time it is.
No. But it's a day. Maybe it's
Yeah, I
continuing.
got work the next day. I got to let me know. All right. I
Whatever.
Ponder Ross the replay and all that
You
shit.
Ponder
We can
Ross.
go to Africa, but I look, you know, I got to come home at a decent hour.
Dent your way out the door then while the rest of us keep partying.
I show the hell will and take my ass to bed.
It's at 21C Museum Hotel, Lexington, Kentucky. Again, flyer on our page. Go check it out. It, like the flyer itself to me is giving me vibes.
You know what I'm
I
saying? I got
wanna
the little
go.
Latin dude on it. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
you should come to this party. You should go to this party tonight, man. I don't think that's problematic. You're problematic. What's that next event?
The next event is the Rated R Magic Show. That's on April 28th. Let me go to our page real quick because I seen this and I'm like, Rated R.
I seen that. I was like, what the? Where's y'all getting made
Yeah.
disappear?
Hey, go look at our page. Look, all your past experiences. That's how they're gonna make this disappear. Go
Well-
look at the little flyer because it's cute. The little bunny on there. She looked like she in the song and she drinking a martini.
Man, she look buttered.
Boy, it's at the Lyric Theater. So
Ooh,
it's at 8 o'clock. So April 28th, 8 o'clock. I'm for real trying to go. And then they've got the ticket link on the Facebook event.
So we'll be sharing
Check
it
it
on
out.
the page. We'll be sharing it on the page so that
Like-
you guys can get y'all tickets.
Side splitting comedy, mind blowing magic. I'm looking. I want to go.
Oh,
I want to go.
oh.
This is gonna be fun. Everybody. Oh shit, man. Yeah, that's how everybody be laughing. Like,
I for real. It's like, yeah, but when it says rated R, you don't know what to.
it means it's gonna be
expect.
raunchy. You might see some titties. Who knows? There's probably gonna be some profanity. Pretty sure.
Oh, plenty of profanity.
From him or her. Sorry, it doesn't tell me who's actually doing it. But hey, it might be a mixture of people. So you don't know what you're gonna get.
Never know what you gonna get.
The next is the Diversity Fair, April 30th. I'm gonna let you go into that because you know more about it.
All right, so guys, the Diversity Fair. If you have not paid attention, Lexington has a fair where all cultures come together and we share and fellowship together with food and music and dancing. It's so much freaking culture. I'll be actually performing Come and Catch Anonimuss Rose on the bill, and
Yeah.
also I don't know if she said anything, but this is an insight. Miss Tina Fondra's gonna be performing too. So make sure that you guys, and I'm not sure of any other artist that is performing. Definitely want to check the calendar. But catch us there. And I'll also have a booth. So please, if you're walking around, shopping around, come see your girl. Come get some merch. Grab it out. Okay. Grab a Nani's Crown Service lock bottle. Come get spruced up for the
that old definitely had a scalp.
I'm trying to tell you, girl, we ready to revolutionize everything. Everything.
Go on, do it. So,
and not only that, we also have another event that's going down. We want to backtrack back to April 15th, which is our business of the week. Drum roll, please. Salt Cave.
Yes.
Lexington's very own Salt Cave.
Look it up on Google itself and photos. It's so beautiful.
It's located on North Ashland Ave, which is right next door to Centered. If you did not get to participate in Project Meditate, which is at 309 North Ashland Ave, Suite 180, I want to say they are the door right next door. Like their buildings are literally connected. So if you go to 309 North Ashland Ave, you go right next door to the Salt Cave, and there they have Himalayan salt rock room. Like rooms.
It's like you literally in a cave type shit. I don't know how they did it in there.
It's called Halo Therapy. You got Halo Therapy. They also do meditation sessions, and they also sell Himalayan salt rock lamps.
No, she got them everywhere in there too. I'm about to give me one. Next week we gotta go in there and cop one too.
I can't wait I want to go, period.
Yeah, in general. I just want to be like, ooh.
Yes.
But backtracking when she said Friday, April 15th, from 6 to 7. It's $75 a person, but worth it per day because there's another event in May, which we'll mention later. It is a full moon soul body sound healing. So this is a very special and popular event that is held monthly near the full moon by, I might say your name wrong, excuse me, the Reiki master, Eleanor Mila.
Eleanor Mila
utilizes multiple techniques to bring you on a hypnotic healing journey. I kind of got just talking about this.
You know, get all the good frequencies.
Yeah.
All the good frequencies.
So the class incorporates, you go to say, because I know.
All right, so, excuse me. This class incorporates shamanic journeying, hypnotherapy, Reiki, and sound healing using Ella's gorgeous crystal singing bowls. No. And like, if you know what I'm saying, if you in tune, that just sounds like peace. Okay?
Yeah, like a whole rewiring.
Sounds like peace. And women, if your man ain't hip to knowing this shit, teach him. Teach him what the business is. Teach him what it is. Okay?
Bring him along.
Bring him along the journey. And if you don't know what it is, go learn it.
Hey.
We rule that realm. Okay? That's our thing. Alright?
Hey, for real though, I've been listening to some on YouTube, like the sounds, the calming sounds, and what they're supposed to give off and stuff. I feel like it's a peaceful sleep.
You be knocked the hell out.
Oh yes.
You be knocked the hell out.
Peacefully.
Peace.
Knocked the hell out.
Fully. Alright, so make sure that you guys check out Salt Cave. Again, that's www.saltcave.com. Oh my goodness. We gotta go. I don't care. I can't let the thought go. Like, we gotta go. Like, when I see the pictures, you see the pictures on the website, guys, it's
you just want to do this.
It's mess it all up. Put your feet in it. Lay down in it. I might even eat a piece. I don't know.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
No.
All right. So, that's the event. But we're gonna go straight into 2 more joints for y'all. Now, if you're not catching on, you got a little bit in the last episode of how we do it. 7 songs tops, videos. You get to see those visuals. And if we don't have the videos, it's okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's mixed and mastered to the right sound. Alright, so let's get into these next 2 songs, guys, before we come back and get y'all lubricated for the good word of this.
Lubricated.
Okay. Marauders is what we are. We loot for ears. Alright, so Miss Nani Layilaa, she was a wonderful and beautiful soul that dropped some music. Actually, around like 2019, 2020. I want to say B.A.M.A, this is the song we're actually going to play, has been out for a little while, but she's definitely got some new music. Fire. Alright? And this is what her music was sounding like 2 years ago. So I can only imagine what she's sounding like and what she's doing now. So shout out to her. And we also have Big G.
Hey.
When our nigga wasn't bust down. Bust it down. Bust it.
Hey, after he sent us this, and then I had went to Atlanta, like, the whole time, when I went to the club, I was thinking this song, like, I was just sitting like...
Like, it should just come on.
Hey.
Come on, DJ, play my shit.
Y'all
right?
check him out. I need to look into him again, because I want to see if he's still making music, because the stuff he's dropped, besides Bust Down, like, there's a
pretty
few different
sure
songs.
Big G definitely got some new stuff out. He definitely dropped a whole collection of music after we ended that second season. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nani. Here is Balboa and Bust Down.
Hey, 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 hey. Who's Prodigy with the heat? Buy a drink, take a drink and then fade away. I'm twirling head, spinning way more than a record place. And I'm going round, round, homebound now. Money comes slow, I gotta calm down. I'ma get it by any means. Yeah, take a crack at it, it'll have you just like a fiend. And I love this drug, she performing in insane. Oh, like a movie, I'm probably Spike Lee. Cut in the lead, life to keep you on your feet. 10 toes, no hoes, pretty clothes and take a seat with no reservation. No, my family gon' A. Yeah, like I say, no, my family gon' A. To the east and the west and the rest of the nation. The shawty stay cozy, but I'm never complacent. I gotta do it. I'm banging, I'm boom, boom, banging, bada boom. We banging, we boom, boom, banging. Ain't no that chick got it, I'm on the chick rocker. And we on it, I'm a lead and you follow. Let me put you on. Be a stone and be solid. Everybody rock side to side and stay solid. Ain't no that chick got it, I'm on the chick rocker. And we on it, I'm a lead and you follow. Let me put you on. Be a stone and be solid. Everybody rock side to side and stay solid. Oh hey, 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 hey. Let me put you on. Be a stone and be solid. Everybody rock side to side and stay solid. I rarely get to tell my shit, but when I'm about to run the Rousey, man, that bitch gon' hit. I gives a fuck about a Trump, and nor do I like pigs, cause I don't eat no swine, and I push back wigs. Think about it, we don't do that enough. Stupid is, stupid does. Forrest Gump and how I want it, gotta run till I run it. I am the sum of all equations, the product, and you ain't got it. Y'all niggas do this for the lifestyle, but you ain't got it. Y'all niggas do it for the gram, it says a lot about you. You say you dumping with the can, and pull up with the stick until the jam, but you but a little man, you recycling some soda popper. You need an Oscar. Ain't no that chick got it, I'm on the chick rocker. And we on it, I'm a lead and you follow. Let me put you on. Be a stone and be solid. Everybody rock side to side and stay solid. Ain't no that chick got it, I'm on the chick rocker. And we on it, I'm a lead and you follow. Let me put you on. Be a stone and be solid. Everybody rock side to side and stay solid. Oh hey, 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 hey. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Oh.
All I ever wanted was a motherfucking bust down. Yeah. She gon' come to the crib and let a nigga bust down. Yeah. Riding in the foreign with the top down. Yeah. Cause all I ever wanted was a motherfucking bust down. Yeah. She gon' come to the crib and let a nigga bust down. Yeah. Riding in the foreign with the top down. Yeah. Cause all I ever wanted was a motherfucking bust down. Yeah. And she gon' come to the crib and let a nigga bust down. Yeah. She give me that pussy, I do the Mac Dre dance in it. Bounce like she from the Bay whenever I go fast in it. I go dumb like you fought it. Ooh, try me, you get hit with the 40. Ooh, walk up in the jeweler, spin the 40. Ooh, I hated being broke, now I'm ballin'. Ooh, no cap, nigga, it's all facts when it comes to the money. All I ever wanted was a motherfucking bust down. Yeah. She gon' come bust down. Yeah. Riding in the foreign with the top down. Yeah. Cause all I ever wanted was a motherfucking bust down. Yeah. And she gon' come to the crib and let a nigga bust down. Yeah. She little mama was a bust down. Fuck that at the crib and my bust down with my socks on. She get fucked right to a pop song. Screaming thug life, nigga, fuck y'all. Nigga love life, all we do is bout. Hit me with a text, I don't answer calls. Steady getting checks, got no time for y'all. All I ever wanted was a motherfucking bust down. Yeah. She gon' come to the crib and let a nigga bust down. Yeah. Riding in the foreign with the top down. Yeah. Cause all I ever wanted was a motherfucking bust down. Yeah. She gon' come to the crib and let a nigga bust down. Yeah. Riding in the foreign with the top down. Yeah. Cause all I ever wanted was a motherfucking bust down. Yeah. And she gon' come to the crib and let a nigga bust down. Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Hey,
How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that?
How did you like the sounds of Nani Layilaa and Big G? I know you liked it.
Come on, man. I know y'all ain't heard that. I know you ain't heard that cause y'all ain't cultured enough. Mm-hmm. I threw a shot.
She just did.
But guess what? You can hear that shit right here, bro. You can hear all these good tunes right here. We gonna give them the fucking exploitation that they need. The good kind. Not that bullshit that get people canceled.
We hope you don't get canceled.
You know what? That seems to be a thing. Well, we're gonna talk
Cancel culture.
Woo, we're gonna talk about that one show, girl. We're gonna have to bring that up.
The topic will be canceled.
Or not.
Or who is it canceled to?
Can you really cancel a culture?
Apparently, popular.
Can canceling be a culture?
No.
We ain't go straight too far. We're gonna give them the great exposure that they need.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna be exploiting. We're gonna exploit the right way. All right. You know, we're gonna play it until we can get y'all paid. Real shit. Real shit. We're gonna do our best. We do this for free. We don't get paid to do this shit. We want to put people out there just by saying, hey, they exist. And if people follow it, they follow it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All that stuff.
So,
let's get into Miss Nani's segment.
honey.
So what we doing the knowledge on today?
Girl. All right. So let's do the knowledge on destroying what doesn't serve you. Okay? All right. So today's theme was breaking down walls. We said we was going to elaborate on that. So when we say breaking down walls, we're not physically talking about boom, boom, you know, hulking some shit, Hulk smash or some shit. We're not talking about that, all right? No. We're talking about those emotional walls. Those walls that you set up off of insecurity, off of trauma, off of pain, anything that you've been through. You know what I'm saying? We build walls after certain things happen. And we say, no, we're not going to ever let that happen again. And what you definitely try to avoid it, but life is life. Shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about destroying what doesn't serve you, what doesn't serve your purpose, right? So, first things first, you just know when it's not meant for you. I'm a soul fucking survivor when it comes to deleting people out of my life, okay? If it does not serve me, if it is not of the right energy, you cannot stay. You got to go. Eviction.
I mean, but that also, right, doesn't mean that you have where you dismiss out your life whatever person, place, or thing. It don't have to be a negative dismissal. You're doing it for you, right?
No, and I feel like it's not even a negative dismissal if it's for a positive reason. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even a negative thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had plenty of people just kind of like disappear on my ass. Like, not talk, not break down or communicate why we stopped being friends or why we stopped hanging out and things like that, right? Mm-hmm. But the way that I communicate is we gonna talk about that shit. So that way, if at the end of the conversation, we come to an agreement, we can't come to an agreement, and that's the understanding, we agree to disagree, and I realize that this friendship doesn't serve me anymore. So I have the right to let it go, no matter how much I love it, no matter how much I feel like I want it. If it does not serve my purpose any justice, I have to let it go. You know what I'm saying?
No matter how much
and let that person know. That's why I said you just know when it's time. So let them know. You gotta let the person know. Like if you let them know, then whatever you do after that, that's free game. That's free game. I could cuss your ass up and down. I told you. I said I didn't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? Well, so it's a whole different thing.
To come with that, then I got like a question or a point. I don't know. But so say you do that, you let them know that hey, you know, I gotta separate myself, love you from a distance, whatever you want to call it. But then they not taking it. The other person's not taking it correctly. Then you can be like, all right, now I gotta ghost you because you're not taking the hint. Like.
But that's the thing. The terminology in ghosting, a ghost is something that is invisible, that is not seen, right? Right. There is no like somebody could knock over a lamp right now, right? And it would be like, what the fuck was that? And we won't ever know the source because it's just like our minds are gonna play with it and be like, okay, that could have been anything. It could have been a piece of wind. It could have been this. It could have been that. It could have been somebody in the back that knocked it over. If you don't let a person know, physically know, okay, and after that, then cut them off. Cutting off and ghosting is two different things. Ghosting is leaving with no explanation, no reasoning, no facts, or like I'm just asking you just ended it. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I thought you was dead or something.
Excuse me, what happened?
Excuse me.
I don't understand. So there's a difference between like, excuse me, what happened to I don't.
You just know, and when you know, say that shit. Don't think things are implied. Don't ever think that something's implied. Break that shit down to a dummy science. 1 + 1 = 2, and then 2 + 2 = 4. All right. So put it together make it real ABC. All right. To anybody. No, it's not dumbing down their knowledge or anything like that, but
sometimes
explain
people
it like that.
Something. Yeah. So you trying to let them know exactly what you mean.
Exactly. So the next thing I got is you dread doing it. That's how you know you're supposed to let it go.
Oh yeah, that pit feeling. Hey,
I'm
telling you, listen to it,
and you dread doing it because you know it ain't right, but you want it. That it's not serving you any purpose at that point.
Whether you want it or you want it for someone else. Like honestly, so these past couple years again, we've been doing stuff and whatnot. And I've had a couple gut feelings about something. Usually my gut feeling is like, girl, don't.
Yes,
my inner telling me.
Yes.
And the couple things that it's told me to girl, don't. It was right. Because then it just gave me a mess to clean up afterwards. I was right. My inner conscience, the one that told me, hey, you know better.
Yep.
Stop it.
Yep.
Don't do it.
If you dread doing the shit, that's how you know it's no longer serving you. Relationship, friendship, job, career, let it go.
Even you put that to uncomfortable conversations, because I might type up something and it's not something, because I feel like it'll change the dynamic or the vibe or something. Like I want to keep it good. However, I feel like I gotta say something. If it's in your gut, it is hurting you every time you know you need to bring it up. Just release it. Do it. Let it be out there, because they may understand where you're coming from and agree with you. Glad it was said. Or if not, then whatever happens afterwards is supposed to happen for a reason. If it's for what I said in the last show, if it's for you, it's for you.
Period. So the next point I got a few points actually. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got it no longer brings you joy or meaning, right? So like if you're doing it, let's say like if it's something that you started out having fun doing and it's no longer fun, let that shit go. I'm so serious. Let it go. It's the same thing I tell artists when I run into them. Music is supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Alright? It's creation. You're supposed to have fun doing it. It's not supposed to be a job. Right? And once it becomes a job, I'm not doing it no more. I want to have fun and I want to enjoy what I'm trying to build in my life. I don't want to feel like I'm in prison. You feel me? So then you're distracted. You're no longer focused. Let it go. It's not serving you anymore.
Let's point she just, I mean, this applies to school.
It made me think, bro. I was sitting like, ooh, there's a lot of things I need to let go.
Yeah, like, can I apply that to my schooling real quick? Like,
excuse me.
So I went to Moorhead. I, finished that. And then I was like, let me go ahead and stay in school and try to get a master's. So I went up to Northern Kentucky to NKU and tried to start my master's. That stuff started feeling like it was a job. It wasn't fun anymore. I dreaded it. Like, I was getting good grades. However, it was just like, I couldn't do it. It's not hands-on like I want. Like, I'm reading 40 pages of 3 different people saying the same thing. And then sitting in a 3-hour lecture class after I done worked from 5 to 5. And then I'm falling asleep. Like, it was
now,
not
I feel like
going on for me.
That's probably different, little sections inside of that section. Only because discipline is so dreadful. I don't care what nobody says.
But you know me, I'm a type A person. I can
You
that
can
stuff.
hone in. But even then, though, my nigga, we're Sagittarius. We want to be free.
I mean, that's
you can't clip the wings of a Sagittarius, bro. It's not happening. We want to be free. I need enough range. And when I'm in school and I gotta do homework and I gotta go work.
But if I like it, like no, because there was a couple classes from the same professor that I really liked it. Like it had me like I liked it, but it's just the way my life was going up there. Like I went into like a slight situational depression, and everybody goes into. It might not be like a clinical thing to diagnose, but everybody goes into it. So I went through one up there and stuff, and it's like, that wasn't it. I was like, I didn't want to go back home because I wanted to venture out and stuff more. I wanted to get this master's, but I'm like, something's in me. It's telling me it's not it.
Pushing
it's
this
not
like,
it. It's like, go ahead.
I understand.
So I came back. I started working more. Now I'm back in school again, as we told you earlier, and it feels better than what was going on.
I got a question, because this next point, it says, you dream of a future without it. Have you dreamed of a future without that shit?
What was going on?
Yeah, like when you were up there and you was in the midst of your classes and you was just kind of like, I don't know if did you envision what your life would be without it?
Yeah. There was parts that I didn't like, however, it's like if I looked further beyond, okay, so if I don't do this, what else am I going to do? I had those moments, and y'all might see in music videos, laying in my bed, might have been crying a little bit, like, what the fuck, oh my gosh. But, eventually, like, you have to let yourself, it'll come later in my segment, vulnerability, with others in relationships, but with yourself too. Anyways, I had to go through all that, and like, okay, this is the plan that I wanted.
Look at that battle on this. It makes no. That way. It makes you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad you made that fucking decision to not do that shit up there.
Yeah, like I didn't stay. I couldn't stay. It wasn't it. So came back, made some moves.
Ain't got it all the way together.
Yeah.
But that just shows you that's true. That stands true.
Yeah.
Like I have plenty of things in my life that I think about and I be like,
yeah.
Ooh. I ain't no quitter, but don't push me.
Hey.
I ain't no quitter, but don't push me. If it ain't serving me, I will let it the fuck go. I have no problem doing that. I will hurt. I will cry about it, but I will let that shit go.
Yeah, and when you do, it's like, don't think of yourself as a quitter. That's what I had to do, is like, don't think of it because you're quitting, but you're not a quitter. You're readjusting your life to what you need to do that fits you. This ain't for you anymore. So just let it go.
Because at that point, and this is my last one, we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go and go. This is getting good. This is getting good, y'all.
Good.
You're investing more than what's being reciprocated. So you're giving more than what you're getting back. Alright? Let it the fuck go.
That can be in a lot of things too.
Break down that wall of let me start that over. Break down that wall of expectation. Because people always say if you wanna see the divine laugh, make plans. Right? If you wanna see life have a good giggle, make a plan. Right? And if it doesn't serve you, trust me, life gonna let you know. Spirit is gonna let you know.
Like you thought.
You definitely thought.
Can I say to that though? It's like, yeah, don't, because you want to make the divine laugh, make a plan. However, I feel like you can make a vision. Like a vision board, what you want to happen.
Now
However,
that's different.
Yeah,
That's
but
different.
you're not. This is going to happen. Ha! You thought.
Because if you at least envision it, you can see yourself doing it.
Yeah.
When you're planning to do it, you still don't see yourself doing it. You just know in your mind that you want it done, and it don't work like that at all. So that's been Do Your Knowledge. All right, doing the knowledge on destroying what doesn't serve you. Okay, guys.
So now we're gonna go into 2 more songs.
2 more songs, guys.
You're gonna hear Fred C, Lake Show, and the lovely Anonimuss Rose, Far Away. That's my shit. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right.
What's up, dawg? Come and spend some dollars with me. I say fuck y'all if you got a problem with me. I've been hustling day and night and I don't get no sleep. She sending kisses to my line, I text her M.O.B. Me and all my dogs trying to make it out. Claim you got that gas, tell them break it out. Always on call, hitting paper routes. I just wanna ball like a Laker now. Me and all my dogs trying to make it out. Claim you got that gas, tell them break it out. Always on call, hitting paper routes. I just wanna ball like a Laker now. Plotting up percentage, try and get it from the dirt. Rocking while you in the tennis, no gimmicks on the verse. Bass knocking, only tickets, see $1 million for the hearse. Yeah, we poppin', fuck opinions, ambitions since my birth. I've been out here chasing profit, trying to get it, watch me skirt. Miss it with the nonsense, call me greatness, call me dirt. I've been hustling for a minute, trying to turn this into sunny. Struggling on the limit, I've been earning off the onions. And I step up in the building, tell them I'm just here to rap. Some of these niggas, I don't feel them, so I don't shoot them daps. And my sneakers in the middle, cause my mama couldn't afford them. Like to find my instrumentals, try to get paid off these recordings. I don't want deal in middle, yo, I need to know who sourcing. And I remember life is simple, and I dream of riding foreigns. And I'm straight up out the K, but I'm trying to see the globe. Hustle for the pay, got the haze on the road. Me and all my dogs trying to make it out. Claim you got that gas, tell them break it out. Always on call, hitting paper routes. I just wanna ball like a Laker now. Me and all my dogs trying to make it out. Claim you got that gas, tell them break it out. Always on call, hitting paper routes. I just wanna ball like a Laker now.
This ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get mad.
Making love, baby, 'cause tonight we gon' dance it away and pray that everything returns the same. Only for one night, we can dance amongst the stars. Nobody has to know where we are. We can go far. We can go far away from here. It seems like we're distracted, don't know what happened, never been down this road before. So where do we go now with this new mood we have found at our door? I don't wanna fight about what happened last night. Back up, 'cause we gone to restore what truly belongs. We're gonna take some time to build this foundation right, yeah. And if it ever cross your mind, you always put up a fight. 'Cause tonight we gon' dance it away and pray that everything returns the same. Only for one night, we can dance amongst the stars. Nobody has to know where we are. We can go far. We can go far. We can go far away from here. Oh, go champagne, you know we put up a fight. 'Cause tonight we gon' dance it away and pray that everything returns the same. Everything returns the same. For one night, we can dance amongst the stars. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. We can go far. We can go far away from here. We're gonna take some time to build this foundation right there. And if it ever costs your mind, you know we put up a fight. We're gonna take some time to build this foundation right. And if it ever costs your mind, you know we put up a fight. 'Cause tonight we gon' dance it away and pray that everything returns the same. Everything returns the same. We can dance amongst the stars. Nobody has to know where we are. We can go far. We can go far away from here.
Again, you just heard Fred C. Lake Show and our lovely Anonimuss Rose, Far Away. Hey, that Far Away is dope. I'm just saying. That's the shit.
Alright, guys. You can find that song on Lincoln Lounge Part 1 available on all platforms. Okay? Cop that. Listen to it before Part 2 come out. Or you're not going to understand Part 2. Sister girl,
What's up?
alright? You see me? I always got something. I got no noodles today.
Always got some.
I got my cup of chill.
I was gonna break spaghetti good. I thought about it.
Don't they got pork in it?
No, I don't get the one with me.
Okay. What's the sister circle about today?
Sister circle today is vulnerability. Yes or no? I'm saying yes.
Do
You know, a
it.
lot of people will say no. I'm hard.
In instance of the show, I'ma say no.
You
We
gonna say
need
no?
some opposition.
Or
You gotta make it
play
spicy.
devil's advocate?
I sure will.
Okay, so for those who may not know what being vulnerable is, vulnerable means being susceptible to physical or emotional harm or attack. Now, I don't want to say necessarily it's always harm or attack, but it's basically to open yourself up to possibilities. And that's not just relationships, that's with work opportunities, big moves, making that big purchase. I mean, because it might hurt your pockets a little bit, but it's it. You gotta weigh out what's gonna be the effects of what you just did. Anywho, so let's go into relationships, because I feel like a lot of people kind of go straight to that about being vulnerable.
Yeah, because that's where it mostly lies. And I mean,
I
I'm
think
not gonna say
friendships
mostly.
too, but-
Friendships as well, definitely friends. But that's a relationship. That's what that's a ship.
It's a ship. Yeah, it's a ship. Anything that's a ship, got some vulnerability in it. Just saying. Anywho, but we already know everybody. Females emotional. Not every female's emotional, because I don't mess with females that ain't emotional like that. Like y'all be trying to play us to be. But
And
anywho,
even that was emotional though.
what?
That was even emotional.
I know. So I said I'm
Like you
emotional,
play
but I'm
us
not-
to be. Just make it look bad, nigga. Make us look bad already. We only 10 seconds into the damn segment.
Look, I'm gonna be me. I'm saying other people might be other ways. Anywho.
Yo.
But I'm gonna direct it towards men. Men being vulnerable in relationships. Yes or no? In my opinion, yes. A lot of people might say no, especially men. Which, comment below. We want to hear, we'll read the comments. So we want to hear what y'all got to say about stuff that we talked about again.
I got y'all. I'm gonna defend y'all. Why? We gonna say no to the bone. Really? Let's do it.
I say yes. Being that, I guess it depends on the dynamic of the relationship too, or how you feel, how you vibe with that person. But if you're in an actual relationship, you're trying to build something with someone, make a future. Why not be vulnerable to them? Why not make yourself open to, yeah, there's potential harm. There's always a bad side or a negative side, whatever, to something. However, you've gotten a connection enough with them to where you feel like, you know what? I'm going to let you in. I'm going to let you know the real me. I'm going to build something with you and I'm opening up to you because I don't feel like you would harm me or use what I'm saying against me because I just want you to get to know me and know me.
And I'm going to tell you why. You should not be vulnerable, quote unquote, vulnerable in a relationship because of the potential harm. I feel like when we say vulnerable and opening up, we confuse the two. Because I feel like vulnerable doesn't come with a boundary. You know what I'm saying? Like, vulnerable is just like you just out here. Just your guts, your insides, your feelings, the chip on your shoulder, all that. You're just out here, just exposed, just uncovered, right? I feel like when you say vulnerable, I feel like that's more so a weakened state. And I think that when men hear that word, they project that to be a weakened state versus just saying, let's open up. You know what I'm saying? Like, open that door a little bit.
So to you, it's more about the way it's said, the way it's directed, maybe?
No, more so how it's associated. Because vulnerability is always associated to opening up. And just because someone's open doesn't mean that they're vulnerable.
Okay, I can see that.
You
like,
know
I might
what I'm
tell
saying?
you something more about me.
Yeah, but I see why yes, too, though. Because with vulnerability, it lets me know that I can trust you with anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even at my lowest right now, like, I have no roofs, no walls to put up if we're talking about breaking down walls. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, this is me, and this is me at my lowest. Can you accept that?
Right.
Versus a man be like, nah, I can open up to you and let you know what I've been through because I'm not going to let that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let that portray me to be a quote-unquote a weak person. When people hear vulnerability, they think weak. Which is susceptible to harm. You know what I'm saying? Which means that you are going to be harmed.
So, and I can see a man saying, like, if some female's like, you know, be vulnerable to me. It's like her saying, I want you to be weak with me. Allow me in enough to where I could possibly harm you, but trust me that I won't.
Men are going to say, bitch, you want me to be weak. Excuse my language. But that's what a man hears. Like, you want me to be weak. You want me to be soft. And it's like, no, that's not what we're saying. But however, when we do say that word as women, we have to understand what we are saying when we ask a real man, a real man, not a little boy, a real man about vulnerability. Because I mean, like, everybody gets down. Everybody gets down, and what you and your partner go through should be what you and your partner go through. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, most men are gonna say no. I already know y'all gonna say no. Oh yeah. There's some men gonna say yes, but a lot of men are gonna say fuck that shit.
But and again, I think it goes into how we're talking about it. What dynamic you stand with that person. Like, if I'm with you and you're down about something, talk to me about it. I want to be there for you. The way you uplift me, let me uplift you as well. Let's share that energy.
Open up.
Yeah, open up. So I guess it depends on more how you come about it when you're saying it. Yep. Now, I can see a man saying no, or say you was my man, and you like,
what's up, bro?
And you like, babe, like, I just got fired from work, man. They said I stole some boxes where I wasn't even on the clock.
Fuck!
Like, you open up to me on how you feel down. You got some bills that coming up that you need to pay, but now you got fired, so that way now you can't pay the bills. Now, I can see a guy saying no, and I'm looking at you like, man, stop crying. Go get you another job. Like, you need me to hook you up with Pookie and them? Like they got a job at the construction site right now for you. I'm just saying.
Not Pookie.
I'm just saying.
I think where the vulnerability would come in is not when he initially loses that job, because everybody has that, baby, we gonna get it fixed. Don't worry about it. I got you, you got me, we good. It's when them couple of weeks and that couple of months go by and shit ain't looking up. Now you get to see your man
how he's vulnerable
at a vulnerable state, because at that point a man is supposed to what? Protect, provide. You know, and that's what we're taught by societal norms, and which that's just how I roll. All right, whatever. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. So when that man is in that state, I feel like we as women, we misuse that because it then becomes materialistic, because we are so used to what we got before that we're not understanding where he's at right now emotionally, where you're at, your thought process, because this is your manhood right here.
Well, I feel like too, say you get into that type of state, that lets you know the person you with. Because either she gonna be like, not be kind of heartless about it, like, you need to get your shit together. Like, I don't know what you doing, but it's been 2 weeks. Like, what's up? Versus like, babe, you good? Like, you looking right? Okay, then you doing what you got to do.
With Vita. Vita said 2 weeks. Damn.
I'm just saying, like,
I
ain't like that. I ain't like that. Okay, but then the other that you're looking for is like, baby, you good? Like, you've been looking, something's gonna come. Like, until you can get us again, that not that you have to get us all the time. I got us. Like, we good. It's cool.
And especially black men. Let's just go on and elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Because the vulnerability thing, a lot of men aren't taught to manage emotions. And that's not just saying, like, I'm generalizing every black man, but every black man will agree you was called a punk or a sissy if you cried
about something.
As soon as you cried about
Especially
something.
your dad hit you in your chest. Toughen up.
Pop you in your neck, you can't breathe and shit, talking about breathe.
I dare you.
Breathe for it and give you a reason not to.
Woo.
That is trauma, alright?
Hey.
That is damage, alright? So if I was a man, I definitely would, if I came up that way and I didn't understand emotions and how to operate in that shit, fuck no, I'm not gonna be vulnerable with the first chick I meet or the second chick I meet. You know what I'm saying? You said yes, I said no. I know, I rused it a little bit, though. I rused it a little bit.
At the end of the day, though, you of course pick and choose who you vulnerable / open up with, because not everybody is gonna receive it to really be what it is, the way that you are meaning to come off about it. So, like, your friend at work is just your friend at work. They don't need to know your personal stuff. Like, y'all might share some stuff, but they don't need to know what's really going on.
That's
because
that's just running your mouth and telling your business too.
Hey, some of y'all be doing it. I'm just
yes,
saying. Men and women.
Shut out. Stop talking. A person will talk so goddamn much.
If you listen,
you will learn about a person if you listen close enough. They will tell you all about them.
Let me tell you, especially this one former person that was over the supervisor. Bleeding her, we didn't click at all. But then the random moments of when, say, we close together and I have to be in the same room, literally, I can do my work, and you don't exist to me until I want you to in certain moments. So we sit here, got to count money together. That's fine. I have to do it, especially to go home. So, all right, we go count this money, do our job. Then she just starts talking to me. Girl, in my head, I'm like, girl, you remember I don't like you, right? You don't like me because I don't just fall to your every whim, right? But you telling me how you going on a trip with your...
Do you consider that being vulnerable, though? Do you consider her being vulnerable? Or do you just consider her just trying to shoot the fucking breeze? Shooting the breeze, because I'm on the point, making that point is kind of going off a little bit of you saying, if somebody gonna tell you their life story, if you just listen to them talk. Hell yeah.
I think she just wanted to talk to somebody, so since I was right there, she just started saying stuff. And back in my head, I'm like, what the fuck are you telling me about your life story right now? Like, you forgot that we don't fuck with each other? But okay, if you want to talk, I'll respond. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, you should do this. Like, I'm going to respond. I'm going to be cordial. But why are you telling me this stuff? Like, I don't expect, because I'm not about to tell you my stuff. So, okay. We done with the money? Okay, see ya.
If I was in that room, y'all, I probably would have been like,
I mean, don't get me wrong, the stuff she told me, I got some juicy shit. I'm just saying.
Woo!
But,
I know who she talking about, too. Don't forget now, PYT, we about drama, but we subtle with the drama. Okay?
And it's not that we about the drama. We just out the tea. Like, we be peeping stuff. We like, oh, you see that? All right. Okay. Repost.
We catch it. And we gonna dish it out.
But I guess you would say, to get back to the vulnerability and opening up, is that it's going to be your personal preference on who and what you do it about. Just, if you got a feeling that you shouldn't be telling certain person or people certain things, don't do it. Especially if you say certain things to them, are they going to tell you those type of things back to you? Do they see you in that same light that you see them? What was that you said about putting out more than you getting? Reciprocating?
You're investing more than what's being reciprocated.
That goes for friendships, relationships, like even work. You putting all this work in, but you not getting paid all this work you doing.
Period.
So, I hope y'all like the segment I mean. Hey, open up, okay? So if you're saying those to be vulnerable, be open to opening up. Be open-minded.
Period. We still got 2 more songs, guys. We're going to go on and get into the last 2. This is going to be B.A.M.A. with WTF and D.Redd with Been Through. We're going to elaborate a little later.
Even this shit crazy.
Cuz you trying to take my bike?
Nah, I'm gonna take your bitch, nigga.
What type of punch was that? I thought I taught your ass.
Yo, bitch, get me head in the coop with the seat down. Super freak, she be eating the meat down. Now you mad, acting like she ain't freaked out. Don't remember what I guess that you see now. Big motor, press the gas and then scream out. Big chopper with a scope and a beam out. Blue lights, yellow tape on the scene now. Dead body, let them live in your dreams now. Blunts, I'ma roll with excitement. Get the munchies, eat some chicken like Tyson. Kept me roaming, I been on it like bison. Run up on me, then we swinging and fight. You ain't know me, why the fuck did you try? Niggas flex and get revoked like a license. Send some bullets when you ducking and hide. Trying to test me, but you playing with life. I've been grinding, bitch, I came from the trenches. Ain't no stopping, we ain't changing the break. Ain't stunting niggas, I'm just fucking on bitches. Getting threes like I'm from Go to State. Bad bitch, take a friend on a date. Whole meal, put that hoe on the plate. Eat it, beat it, then I bust on the face. Say she like it in the way that it tastes. Ayy, checking and saving, they both through the ceiling. I always too, cause you know how I'm living. This rapping don't work, then I'm making investments. Ain't going back broke, I stay up for my children. Been selling cars like a tweet when they mention. Chill on the deck at the crib where I'm living. I came to the mountains to see how I go. Now I live in the snow with some frozen conditions. Damn, I'ma walk out with this flow shit. You booked me for a show, then you know how I go. All eyes on the stage and they focus. I might jump on the crowd on some more shit. Tell your host slow me down on some whole shit. In her throat and it sound like she choking. Give her back, disappear like I'm cloaking. Then my mouth super wet, talking soak it. I'ma walk out on this flow shit. You booked me for a show, then you know how I go. All eyes on the stage and they focus. I might jump on the crowd on some more shit. Tell your bitch slow me down on some whole shit. In her throat and it sound like she choking. Give her back, disappear like I'm cloaking. Then my mouth super wet, talking soaking.
Coming up, I never had shit, but a lot of problems looking out for a lick. Mama locked up, granny whooping on my ass, had to go and pick out a switch. Never hung with a lot of niggas, cause they laughed at me, cause I did have a kick. See niggas hustle to be cool, but I really had to get inside of this shit. What you niggas know about sharing passing gummy birds with your sister for dinner? Sleeping in old abandoned houses while your mama cried looking out of the window. That's the shit I had to live, nigga, no cap. If I'm lying, then I'm a bitch. Cooking outside, stacking the bricks so we can eat, had to go steal a meat. Lights off, had to play in the dark, the sun up, posted up at the bar. Nigga dirty than a bitch, but I had to play it out. Shit was hurting my heart. Watching everybody have it but us. Nigga not knowing who I could trust. Pray to God that he level us up. Until then, feet kicking the dust. Wanted to ball like Jerry Dance in the mix, but I wish I would have bricks. You want a sack, just a trick. I'm trying to get mama a new crib made of bricks. I told myself when I was 6, it gotta be a better way, and I'ma be the shit. Cop a AMG with the kick. Like, how did he bounce up like this and go flood out my wrist? So I'ma go get it no matter it's raining or snowing or sunny. It ain't no talking if it ain't about money. Conversation short, I turn to a dummy. Hey, I'm coming from hard times, put my problems up in a phantom nigga by the deuce. Excuse me if I shed a tear when I think about all the shit a nigga been through. Yeah, all the shit that I've been through. Yeah, nigga tryna live better now. Wanna watch on the nigga cost more than 100 now. I be going through real shit like my little sister in the hospital right now. Have you ever seen the look on your mama's eyes like what we gon' do now? That's why I gotta keep pushing, thanking God for where I'm at right now. Still nigga, but not trying me, better show me some respect or I'ma be right at your neck. Ain't nothing really about a nigga, if I wanna I can make a mess. But I won't rise down hundreds. You talking about a baddie, yeah, D.Redd coming. Try to put the J's in all my kids' feet. And I want the VVS's in my teeth. So catch a nigga in the street. You wanna come and shop with me? I got some high, got some cheap. This ain't the life that I chose. I guess the shit chose me, so I'ma trap with a P. It's RP, my nigga PJ. Since you left, a nigga can't even sleep. It's 1800 till I die. Finesse global in this bitch. B.A.M.A, we finna eat. So I'ma go get it no matter it's raining or snowing or sun. And it ain't no talking if it ain't about money. Conversation short, I turn to a dummy. Yeah, I'm coming from hard times, put my problems up in the phantom nigga by the dude. Excuse if I shed a tear when I think about all the shit a nigga been through. Yeah, all the shit that I've been through. Yeah.
Alright, y'all, so we back. You just heard B.A.M.A, WTF, and D.Redd, Been Through. I hope you liked it.
So I'ma go get my mother in a certain family. I love that song. I love that song, y'all. If you ain't, I mean, you know, B.A.M.A first and foremost.
Hey,
where is he from?
So if I recall correctly, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. He should still be living in Colorado, but he is from Alabama. He's lived in Atlanta too.
That's what I thought.
He's been around the
That's
way.
what I thought. I was like, he's from Alabama. He don't have to buy shit.
I take that back because if I'm not mistaken, I seen a recent post that he done moved back down south again. So,
B.A.M.A, we need the tea. Where is you at, baby?
hey,
Where is you at?
still out here making music. If y'all follow him on social media, he has been working on a car. Like he fixed up a car.
I know. The one that was on his album cover, right?
Yeah.
See, I remember. And shout out to D.Redd. D.Redd, first and foremost, when we first got introduced to his music and he sent us a track in, first and foremost, I was taken. Real hustle, gone. I mean, like, the vision, first and foremost, your visuals on point, all right? Your sound on point. We need an interview with you, all right? So if you see this, hit us up or we will contact you. We will find your info. Don't worry about it. We're going to find it because we always find the tea. Don't worry about it. But those are two other, I ain't gonna lie, like, I fucking love their collection that they sent us, not last year, but year before last. Year before last.
B.A.M.A got a couple other songs too that are real good. So expect Bag With You. That was I'm trying to get this bag with you. Don't be mad at you. Yeah,
And D.Redd had some other stuff too.
Hey, go check them out.
Yeah.
Seriously. Matter of fact, when we post this, we need to tag all these people.
Duh. That's what we do already.
She's stupid. So plug. Go look.
Please.
We sit here giving you the shit that you need, including when we repost videos and songs and stuff, and the artists will post their producers and all that, engineers, all that stuff in there, and the visuals too. Of course, they be popping up in the videos. We literally repost all that shit. Like, so if you see this video, you like it, look who produced it.
Period. Alright, so y'all can see I'm sucking on my house and holding it down all show, and it's the end of the show. I don't give a fuck to let y'all know I ain't felt good this whole show.
Same.
But y'all know me, I'm a game player. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, Holmes.
We're gonna thug it out.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Play with me, man.
Being open with you. We ain't feeling good, but we still gonna record this shit for you.
Alright, so guys, what in the hell's going on now? Florida done passed this thing called the Woke Act. Alright? Which is to limit teaching on race, privilege, oppression, and the founding of America. What in the hell?
That's some baby back bullshit.
It's a girl, that's a beanbag built ass bullshit.
And as my friend was saying, that's how Mary had a little lamb.
1, 2, 3, ABC, good morning.
On Jack
Hello.
and Jill went up a hill.
Alright, so check this. Florida Governor DeSantis, right? He is on this rampage where he wants to stop. How did he say it? He said, we won't allow Florida tax dollars to be spent teaching kids how to hate our country or to hate each other.
Didn't nobody say y'all was hating on the country or each other? You getting top facts of how this country was made on the backs
of us? Okay. All right. Me personally,
feel bad about it anymore.
Me personally, it's still it got the Senate vote, so it's
24 to 15 vote.
Yes, it did. But this is my thing. You cannot erase something that is embedded into the threads of this country. All right? Mm-hmm. You cannot erase it. No matter how bad you want to group it all in together, this woke act is not just an attack on the LGBTQ community, and you're not going to disguise it as if it's just to attack them. Y'all want to attack everything so that we all don't kick y'all ass, because that's just where we're at with it. We're not teaching our kids to hate. I don't think we're teaching our kids to hate.
No, that's how people were taking it, because then especially back in the day when people learned about it, they think it was hate. Like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. We really did. Yes, you really did that. So we're trying to let you know what you did so that history don't repeat itself. So it has been a little bit.
Your
just
goddamn descendants are spawns of Satan. Alright? We're not gonna act like segregation wasn't just yesterday fucking day. My granny is still alive. Her granny is still alive. They lived through that shit. That shit ain't forever ago. And y'all gonna stop doing that. Alright? Y'all can try to silence the classroom talk. Y'all can try to silence how y'all do it in the workplace. Whatever. But our trauma still fucking exists. And we still deal with it today.
Because for a fact, Black history is American history. Her history is American history. Latino history is American history. LGBTQ is American history. It's all American history. So why are you trying to take it out from being talked about? Any of it?
We done got this goddamn far. The cat is out the goddamn bag.
It been out the bag, scratching shit.
Shit's all over the walls. It's all on the goddamn floor. There's just shit everywhere.
People be making some bills and acts and all that just to be making shit like because you
trying to cancel
you
out what
there.
you've already fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. Leave it alone. Scratch it off. Throw it away.
Man,
throw it up.
Y'all keep my mess up stuff. Stop it. Just leave it alone. Shit. Don't worry, kids don't listen after time anyway. If they don't want to hear it, they ain't gonna listen.
The hell.
What the hell?
What in the hell? That's our what in the hell.
Hey, shut the front door on it.
If you guys have any comments, questions,